trust in the VAR.
Yeah,
trust him because as a referee, you're in charge of that. You're just going to show him every angle. Yeah. So he's got a great opportunity to make the right decision. I cannot believe that.
If you're the referee looking at that side on, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, he hasn't took, he is a dive, because his legs go up and you can quite clearly see he's not touched his legs. So you're probably thinking, oh, I've probably made a mistake here. You're thinking, you know,
from that angle that the referee saw, he couldn't see De Ligt pull him, and the foul was on De Ligt. So.
Which makes me believe that the referee didn't give the penalty for shirt pulling. Right. Because if he had seen the shirt pull, he would have said, hang on, no, I saw a shirt pull, not that.
That's a good point.
So it makes me believe that the referees bought the dive as if it was a trip.
Right.
But that's what VAR are there for, to assist him.
Mike, you need to get a show on this, man.
I know.
The problem is he hasn't got one for 3 weeks. Oh, dearie me. Right, OK, we are 1 down, well, as you can tell, with so many talking points. 2-2 at Goodison. And who knows if Everton should have had a penalty after, of course, Brentford's thumping 4-0 win at Leicester to set the Premier League weekend off on Friday evening. 5-game goal rush to come, headlined by Arsenal's game against West Ham, the only unbeaten home record in the Premier League. Aston Villa, Chelsea later, and then the 2 games on Sunday, which of course finishes with Liverpool's trip to the Etihad to take on Manchester City. So in the end, it was a point apiece, which means that Everton stay a point ahead of Manchester United, 31 plays 30, and a reminder that Wolves, Ipswich and Southampton are all playing shortly in terms of the fight for survival. Liverpool play tomorrow. The big question is in goal rush, can Arsenal move up to 56 points, win again, and reduce that gap to 5 points? They both would have played 26 games before Liverpool kick off at the Etihad tomorrow.
Rio and Duncan watching alongside me in the studio. 2-0, and it was that man again, Beto, who opened the scoring, Rio, but it came from Man United just not clearing that corner.
Yeah, we said that today they're going to have to fight, to roll their sleeves up and have to meet this Everton team, because they'll come out and they'll be really up against it. And Man United haven't done that. They've been pressed, they've been harried, they've not been able to deal with the press at all. Here, the amount of times they've got opportunities to clear the ball with zero conviction at all. No one taking over the situation. A bit fortunate at times there for Everton, but it's a man in form when it comes there on his left foot there, scruffy, but it counts.
I think Everton just wanted it more there, didn't they? Second ball, third ball. Man United, as Rio said, they could have cleared the lines. They never. Decore's headed the ball twice in there, and Beto's put himself right in between the goals, and he's got his finish off. A bit scruffy, as Rio said, but he was in the right place at the right time. Set play. Yeah. But poor Man United.
There was a VAR check that took over 3 minutes, Rio.
Yeah.
He was offside at one point in the lead up to that, but not interfering.
Yeah, he won't interfere in play, so I was a bit as to how it took so long to come to the decision. But again, more importantly, I think the disappointment from a Man United perspective was that you got to clear your lines.
Yeah, how Decore been? Oh. How good has he been in this half? Gets the ball, plays the forward, and Lindstrom plays a lovely forward pass. I mean, and we talked about it before the show. Beto running away for the ball. Harrison gets a great contact, and then Decore falls up. How good Decore's been? Absolutely outstanding.
Maguire there, he can't stand there. You've got to run back towards your own goal. I couldn't understand that at all. I know pace isn't part of his game. Here again, he gets a second opportunity to go and deal with it. Doesn't go and deal with it. But on the halfway line, you've got to run
difference
back.
In desire between the two teams.
But look at Decore. Decore's up before Maguire. So he's up. So that's how he's scoring the goal. Maguire's waiting for an experienced centre-back like that. Man United have been so poor. So passive in all actions really in the game.
We'll break that goal down after the game in a bit more detail, but you see Decore, he's the one who starts that move, and he runs past probably about 4 or 5 players to get on the end of it. And that shows you a lack of desire, a lack of understanding, and what the task ahead is here. You've got to fight. We said it before the game. You don't come to here, no matter what form they're in this place, and think you can roll them over easily without having to go toe-to-toe. And Man United have not understood that assignment at all once the first whistle was blown.
Yeah, no shots on target for Manchester.
Welcome back. So 2-0 Everton at half-time at Goodison Park. Manchester United yet to have a shot on target in the meeting of Tim Howard's 2 former clubs over joining us today from the United States. And Everton have had much the better of it.
They have. When you look at the teams, exactly what we thought. They'd come out tough in their face, stifle them. United, they don't change. They try and play it back. They roll the ball to the centre halves. They kind of get a bit flat. United took full advantage of that.
We talked about vulnerability for United before a ball was kicked. They showed it again with the way they conceded the first goal.
Yeah, we thought physicality and that pressure, that using the Goodison effect. Manchester United had so many attempts to clear their lines here. A couple of them were unlucky, a couple of them were lacking bravery and courage to get the ball out. We count here the 5 times. The first one might be a little bit unlucky. Maguire, then it just hits his head, he can't do much. This is awful, heading the ball back into a danger zone. Maguire, weak on the next one, not very brave. Højlund doesn't even attempt to head it, I don't know what he's doing. And then Beto, you know, he finishes it off. But, I mean, Manchester United can only blame themselves there, Tim.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at that, you just think, well done to Beto as well, just to try and keep himself onside in and around it. But United, I mean, look, it has nothing to do with the manager. Head it and kick it. That's on the players. And you saw there 6 attempts to clear the ball, and didn't even get past 5 yards.
For me, it looked to me like Everton just couldn't. They wouldn't give them no breathing space. It's just they're all over them, and this is what you'd expect, because you want somebody to have the composure to be able to just stay calm. Like, I think that one there, Mazraoui, that's got to go out over his own bar. I've seen that happen before, just to clear the lines. But again, it was exactly how Everton would want that.
So as well, just to try and keep himself onside in and around it. But United, I mean, look, it has nothing to do with the manager. Head it and kick it. That's on the players. And you saw there 6 attempts to clear the ball.
What about Maguire here, by the way?
Honestly.
Where's he going here? Nowhere, is he?
No man's land. They've been doing that to De Ligt and him for the whole of this first half, dragging them out, putting them in positions where they're uncomfortable. But that's his area. That's where Harry Maguire should not be caught flat-footed. He's got to just go challenge for that, and then him and the keeper can have a conversation.
I was going to say, do you not think Harry Maguire's thinking the goalkeeper's he's thinking he's going to get up and catch this? Surely.
Yeah, but it's the time.
It's still his zone, don't get me wrong, but I think he's waiting for the goalkeeper.
No, but but Michael, I know we've got a goalkeeper here. He's getting up off the floor, and it's happening as it's happening. So for me, I'm saying again, Tony Adams, he goes and attacks that, whether Tim's getting up or not.
I will say there's a situation there. Even when the goalkeeper makes a save and he's on the ground, you can still be shouting to your centre half, away, clear it, whether you're on the floor getting up or not. So that didn't happen.
OK, all Everton in total control.